Pedro Manuel Salado was a missionary who risked his life to save drowning children. He saved the lives of 7 children before he died of exhaustion. He was born in Spain in 1968. He was an energetic child and he was involved in church activities. Growing up, he loved music and electronics. As a young man, he felt called to become a missionary. When he was 22, he consecrated himself to God. He joined a Catholic organization called the Hogar de Nazareth. Their mission was as follows: to serve, based on the values of the Holy Family of Nazareth, children and young people at risk of social exclusion, offering them a home with an environment as close to a family as possible, where they receive a humane and Christian education, as well as general family ministry. In 1998, he was sent to work in a mission in Ecuador. He was placed in a school that was newly established and which struggled to accommodate over 500 students. The students came from poor families, and for many of them it was their only opportunity to learn how to read and write. Pedro assumed leadership of the school and would later expand it significantly. He entrusted the school to the Virgin Mary. He once said, "If the school is still standing, it's because of the Virgin Mary. That seems clear." He was a good administrator, but he was naturally shy and didn't like the spotlight. In 2008, he asked to be replaced, and he spent his time as a teacher instead. One person who knew him said, "He was patient and humble. That humility he possessed was also transmitted to the children in his demeanor, how he would correct others without doing so with violence. He stood out greatly in that respect." He helped children with their studies, planned field trips, taught catechism, and coached them in theater. He played the guitar, and he shared this skill with children too. His colleagues have noted how tender-hearted he was with children. They also noted his love of the Bible and his strong prayer life. On February 5, 2012, Pedro and some of his co-workers took a group of children to play on the beach. At first, the children had fun swimming in the water, but a sudden current came out of nowhere and swept 7 of them underwater and out to sea. Without hesitating, Pedro jumped into the water to try to rescue the children. According to one witness, there was a lifeguard and a surfer, but the only one who had the courage to jump into the sea was Pedro Manuel. He didn't hesitate. He said, "I have to save my children." One by one, he dragged each child to safety. The effort required to do so was enormous. After he had rescued 5 children, a nun on the shore told him that if he went back out again, he would die. She said, "Pedro, you can't handle them all." But he told her, "I have to try, they are my children," before he went back out. By the time he returned with the last 2 children, he was completely exhausted. Manuel Jimenez, a witness, said, "They took him to shore exhausted. There on the shore, when one of the sisters told him, 'Pedro Manuel, you saved them all,' he opened his eyes for the last time and passed away." The children gathered round him and prayed to God not to take him away, but Pedro Manuel had already completed his mission on earth. This is how God wanted him to live his life. When informed of his death, the local bishop said, "He died how he lived his life," referring to Pedro Manuel's total dedication to helping children. 2 months after his death, his local community made a video about his life, and people still watch it and are overcome with emotion, remembering the sacrifice he made. In 2012, his beatification cause was opened. According to Manuel Jimenez, everyone who met him was enriched by that joy, by that patience, by that ability to listen, and of course, by that total dedication. His life and his selflessness are an invitation to give yourself as he gave himself. They show how he loved those around him, how he gave his life for them, even to the end.